to show you a really quick and easy way to get a simple top knot, kind of like a messy ballerina bun. This is my go-to look when I just don't feel like doing anything with my hair, especially since I have pretty long hair. So to go through the whole process of actually making it look presentable can be like, you know, sometimes I'm just feeling a little too lazy to do that. I think this is a great hairstyle to wear. Maybe you're wearing dangly earrings or a statement necklace, or an outfit that has a really bold pattern or print that you want to be noticed. So I'm going to get started and show you how I do it. Okay, so last night I did wash and style my hair, but I think the beauty of this look is that you can pretty much do it whenever you want to. I'll do this when I get out of the shower, my hair is wet, when my hair is dry, when my hair is clean, when my hair is a day or two dirty. Basically whenever you need a quick fix. Oh, by the way, all that I use for this is one single solitary hair tie. If you have shorter hair, you might need to use bobby pins to get the pieces to stay up or something like that, but honestly, I don't use anything but a hair tie to do this style. I don't even use a hairbrush. So I think that's actually one of the keys to getting the look. So the first thing you want to do is pull your hair all the way up on top of your head. Try to do this without getting my feathers in the way. So you really want to comb it all the way to the top, and I actually, like I said, I don't use a brush or anything. I just finger comb it up because I think that it looks a lot more carefree that way. If you comb it all back, it kind of looks too perfect and too sleek, and you get more of like the librarian bun look, I feel like. So I do like to smooth back any unsightly bumps or anything like that, but if you have a few, it's no big deal. But you really do want to pull it up to the top, almost like a troll dog. You want to like pull it straight up to start off with, just so you get the height, and then you can adjust where it's gonna go. I got all kinds of crazy baby hairs and flyaways. Don't mind that. I usually like to grab on to my little ponytail I've created right at the base of my ponytail. You almost want to hold it right where you would place an elastic if you were going to wear your hair in a ponytail. I just want to like hold it like that. And then I'm going to take the rest of my hair, and I usually do this really quickly, so it's kind of hard to explain how to do. You just gotta, like, you'll get the hang of it after a while. I just like twist it like that, and as I'm twisting it, I'm still holding it with this hand, but I'm like wrapping and twisting at the same time while holding it all together. Now, some people like to tie their ponytail and then wrap, like actually tie it with a tie and then wrap around the ponytail holder. I just use one and secure it at the end. So then you should be here, and you should have like a tiny little barely anything bun. So the next thing I do is I just grab it. I just grab it with my hand and tie around. Like, you don't want to tie at the very bottom, because then it's just going to come undone. You want to save a little bit of space right there so that there's some pieces. You know, you don't want to tie it at the very bottom, almost like 99% of the way. This isn't the cutest bun in the world, so I'm going to show you how I kind of adjust it. And what I do is I'll actually start tugging on opposite sides. So I'll take two pieces like that across from each other and tug. Then I'll go and I'll take two more pieces that are across from each other and tug. And it starts to loosen up, and you start to see that you kind of have what starts to look like a bun just by pulling these opposite pieces. And what that gives you is it gives you a little bit more volume to your bun, and it also gives you a little bit of the variation in the shape, so that, you know, there's looser pieces sticking out here, there's some pieces that are pulled tighter right here, and you get more of a variation in the shape. And you can just basically make it look exactly the way you want to. Like right here, it's a little bit too tucked in, so I kind of like pull some more out there. You can even like widen it by actually pulling up and down that way. And then you start to get more of like a top knot looking situation. Then what tends to happen usually is they'll get these little spikies, which I like those. Like I said, I think it keeps it from looking like too much like a librarian buns. I just want it to look a little bit more casual and like carefree looking, so I kind of like shake it back and forth just to loosen the hair underneath. Yeah, I usually always do that. Then I'll just go back and tighten it by pulling the center of the bun. And you can actually position this where you want it by pulling it over, pulling it to the right, and then retightening it by pulling the center. So the center is going to pull it tighter to your head. And it also gives you some more of these like little poofy things. If you want it to be a little bit more pulled together, or, you know, see you have pieces like that are just too loose, kind of flopping around. Instead of bobby pinning these kind of pieces, I just push them right back through the elastic just to tighten everything out. Or like this piece that's just kind of sticking out looking all crazy, I'll just shove that back in. Or just use a bobby pin if you really want to, no big deal. Sometimes I do that too. The one last thing I'm going to show you guys, I know I said normally I don't use any bobby pins or really any styling products when I do this, aside from the other normal ones that I use every day. But a little trick that I will do sometimes, because I tend to get crazy flyaways, like I have baby hairs and all kinds of, like I get wings because I just have these like crazy baby hairs. So a lot of times I'll take a little bit of hairspray. This is my Big Sexy Hairspray and Play Volumizing Hairspray. And it usually comes in an enormous giant can, but I keep this one around for traveling. And what I'll actually do is you can spray this on a comb if you want to and do the same thing, but I'll just usually spray a little bit like in my hand. Just a very little bit. That was probably even too much. And then just go like that. And it really does help smooth, you know, those crazy pieces, or just kind of like tames them a little bit so they're not as noticeable. I do want to mention, if you have shorter hair, you might need to pin, you know, a bobby pin in the back just to keep some of the pieces from falling down in the back. Sometimes I'll do that as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and try it out. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys for watching.